New Music Tuesday. John and Jesse join us. Schmillion.com, the band we just heard, again, on their lunch break from high school, gathering votes to win that $5,000.
That is
go
so
to
cool.
Germany and jam a little bit. So go to Schmillion.com and vote for them and show the rest of the nation and the world what Austin music's about. All right, welcome, and we got a lot of good music.
We do, a ton.
What do we got?
Going to start off with Norah Jones. It's a album of duets that she did all across the spectrum, from Ray Charles to Dolly Parton to Outkast.
Willie Nelson on there?
Willie Nelson, absolutely. I mean, this is just phenomenal. There are, I think it's like 18 different tracks. It's just an incredible collection. Norah always singing behind the beat like she does. And just her vocals, her piano. It's priceless. It is.
Yeah, and with some of those names on those duets.
Oh, yeah. Herbie Hancock. I mean, it's just all over the map.
Okay, Rihanna's got something new today?
Rihanna, yes. It's called Loud. This is definitely in the realm of dance club. Lady Gaga. No more pop princess for Rihanna. She is going on to take the diva role. So there's no parental advisor on this one, though. There's some adult content. You can tell parents by the song titles, just letting you know. But it's a wonderful dance record. Check it out.
Okay, that's out loud. And then we've got The Boss.
Next up, The Boss.
Greatest live
Bruce Springsteen, The Promise. And this is 21 songs that were called from the making of Darkness. And Darkness on the Edge of Town he did back in '78 when he was only 27.
And these are additional releases to
These are, he had like 70 songs that he put together for that. And then, you know, there were just 11, I think, that made the record, 10 that made the record.
Very cool.
And this is also part of a release that came out today, which includes The Promise as well as the remastering of Darkness on the Edge of Town, plus 3 hours of video on 6 hours of video on 3 different DVDs.
The Boss shelling out the merch.
Yeah, and he's going to be on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon tonight. It's the only thing that he's doing promoting this as far as television is concerned. So check him out tonight. Is
it obviously, this is probably the dumbest question you'll hear all day. Typical Boss? Is it just as good as everything else?
Well, I mean, you know, there were some songs that he had in there that he gave away because the night to Patti Smith at that time, and Fire was a huge hit for the Pointer Sisters. These were the songs that he just decided didn't fit with Darkness on the Edge of Town, but they were still in that creative, you know, nexus that he was in at that time. And so, I mean, this could have been an incredible 2 records prior to Darkness on the Edge of Town. You know?
All right, so we got Norah Jones, we got Rihanna, we got Springsteen, and then
Hendrix. All this just in time for Christmas. This is the anthology box set. West Coast Seattle Boy is the title. We have lots of different versions of this, so, I mean, if you're a vinyl person, there's a vinyl box set. This is really cool in that there are, you know, it's a 4 CD, 1 DVD collection. There's all sorts of previously unreleased stuff on here. My favorite is disc 1. It's from very early days when he was just a hired guitar hand, so to speak, and playing on the Isley Brothers records. And so all of disc 1 is everything from him playing on Isley Brothers to Little Richard, and it's a good little.
Very cool. You want some trivia to go with your Hendrix?
I would love
A friend of our family sat behind him in high school.
Wow.
They called him James. Art class, so to speak. A lot of psychedelic stuff. All right, just a little trivia. Okay, and then we've got
Stereo Labs, Not Music. And this is kind of an experiment on Tim Gaines' part. He took a bunch of piano and vibraphone stuff and put it up into loops and added drums, and this is Not Music that came out of it. And again, 70 songs culled down to 20-something and then down to the 14 that made the record.
Right on.
And an incredible thing. We're going to be having a listening party with this today, so come by and grab some hot cheesy pizza at 5 p.m. and check out the new Stereo Lab, Not Music.
Very good. Okay, and then
last but not least,
finally,
this is Kurt Vile. We're going to have him play the store on Thursday. I'm really excited about this. This will be one of our last in-stores of the year, sadly. It's that time.
Is it the last in-store?
No, it's
one
not.
of.
All right, it's getting there.
I don't want to quote. Don't quote me on that, because I always try to squeeze more in. I'm always like, hey, John, can we add some more? This is Kurt Vile. He's on the label Matador. He's a fantastic, kind of nonchalant songwriter, but these songs end up being brilliantly moody. So he's going to be performing solo acoustic in our store, and then you can see him later that night at Emo's with the full rock band experience.
Great. All right. Sounds good. All right. Keep us posted on the rest of the in-stores for the year.
Do you have another moment?
Yeah, I got a
I'd
moment.
love to tell my country-loving music fans that there's new Rascal Flatts out today. New Keith Urban out today. And one of the things I'm most excited about, Thursday night at the PAC, Ornette Coleman is playing. So I just, there's music everywhere in this town.
There's some good releases this week, too. All right, John and Jesse from Waterloo, thank you so much.